pod was, how do we soup up the Happy Pill? How do we take a board that's as fun to ride as the Happy Pill and turn it into a race car? And one of them was to thin it out, but also narrow it out. And you'll notice, you can see it behind you, the diamond tip shape of that green pod. It's the same kind of thing. If you were riding a 4.5 Happy Pill, you can get away with the 4.3 on a pod and have the same volume, but actually go faster. The board's thinner, the board's narrower, and it even has a little bit more rocker, but because it's so efficient, because the volume works, you're just able to get into tighter corners and turn tighter and turn quicker and have the board get more responsive, more like a skateboard underneath your feet.
Awesome. So yeah, the pod is definitely one of the best high performance boards in the lineup. Can you talk a little bit about some of the features? Some of the boards are coming with the carbon stringer or liquid force, and everyone we're seeing do the VectorNet Technora. Can you talk about both of those technologies and how they impact how the board rides?
Sure. I mean, you've seen, in all the boards out there, there's all this availability of these amazing performance fabrics that you can integrate into lamination of your board that'll give you all kinds of different properties. On the bottom, the stripes that you see, that's real carbon, and it's carbon lines running down the board. So it lets us make, for instance, on the now on the deck, what you're pointing to is the VectorNet. And the VectorNet is a material that will handle impact and also torsional rigidity. So it allows me to thin out the tail, but not have it twist. And it also helps with some heel impact that you'll have on the rear pad. On the front foot, if you look up to where the front pad is, it's kind of hard to tell in that picture, but you'll see this kind of white crisscross material in the layup. That material is called a Negra, and it's a polypropylene fabric that, same thing, it acts as an impact absorber. So it's a way of keeping the board light, but also adding a little bit of support underneath your feet without sacrificing weight. On the bottom of the board, there's the carbon stripes. That's a carbon tape that's laid into the glass. It allows us to put a thinner stringer in the board to reduce the weight, but still have the board be stiff.